Let's hear from Chris Priestley, who is a Hamilton friend.
Oh, a lot of people out there. Hello, I'm Christine Priestley, and I was a friend with Helen for 27 years. And I'm looking at you all, and you all look so beautiful. You've all got your best clothes on. Clothes are a great topic of conversation amongst girlfriends. Helen popped in to see me about 3 years ago, and I live in Hamilton. And we laughed as we saw each other because we were both wearing the same skirt. We'd both been to the same shop in Chartwell, bought the same skirt, and this is it. This is the skirt. I think the friends that we have known and loved for many years are something like our old, loved, comfortable clothes that we never throw out. A little like my old track pants, and I'm sure you've all got something in your cupboard or your drawer that's just like that. They are the things we wear with ease at the weekend, in the garden, that wrap around us with love and without judgment. They are there for us, year after year. When we put them on, the same comfort returns, and they don't care if we're not beautiful or need a bath. They are happy to be cuddled up with on the sofa on a wet, cold weekend. They help us feel rested, accepted, and that all is well with the world. They don't care if our body is ageing and the hair going grey. And they swing easily as we laugh, and they flatter us. Helen was my friend for many years. It was a friendship with just this ease and comfort. And I loved her a lot. If Helen was sitting with us today, she's lying with us today, she would be here with a quiet grace and a soft smile. She would be gentle in her manner and be wearing something brightly coloured. Helen had a keen intelligence, and she hardly ever forgot things, but she would always be very humble if you flattered her. She was thoughtful, and she would enjoy a good joke and not mind too much if it was a bit risque. She loved her garden and could tell me the botanical name of every plant I knew. I knew her as mother, as wife, and as a friend in good times and in bad. I have irreplaceable good memories of times at Bellwood, the Tervit family batch at Whangamata. The long, tall gin and tonics, the cask of Liebestraw, and the endless cheese and crackers, all in the days before cholesterol and Sauvignon Blanc. There was the hilarious gin-fuelled card games with 8 players crammed around the old kitchen table, with the children supposedly in bed asleep. I also recall Helen giggling safely on the shore while Robin and I had strong discussions about trying to stay upright in a sailing dinghy. She loved the dogs a lot, and we often had 3 black poodly types there. There was Lucy, the Petersons' dog. Lynn might be here somewhere. Curly, our dog, and Arlie, which was Helen's dog, and they all trailed along the beach behind us. Ever tolerant, Helen was relaxed about them in the batch and sharing the beds with the children. But it was the mornings we loved the best. We would all pile onto one bed, dogs and children as well, and drink coffee and laugh. We would laugh most at Robin's green silk smoking jacket with the large holes under the armpits that he insisted on wearing every morning. Then, with a bit of good luck and some good planning, the men and the children would disappear, and Helen and I would lie on her double bed and read and talk, both struggling to avoid the dip in the middle of the old bed. In the spring, Helen would sometimes arrive at the batch exhausted from work. She probably slept overnight in the laboratory, actually. She worked very hard, sometimes to her detriment, but she was always very determined to do her best. In July last year, I visited Helen in Tauranga Hospital. It was cold, and she admired the colours in the scarf I was wearing. So I placed it around her neck and said she could have it. A few weeks ago, she gave it back to me, saying she wouldn't need it again. The last time I saw Helen was 8 days ago. It was Sunday. She was sitting on the sofa in the room upstairs, facing the view out to sea. I climbed the stairs quietly, hugged her gently from behind, and then kissed the top of her head. And she turned around, looked up at me with a big, beaming smile, and we sat and laughed and talked. Helen, I was not ready for you to go, and I thought we had longer. Goodbye, my dear friend. I know you will rest well. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his light shine down upon you